We are Marta and Garrity, a Canadian couple who 1 year ago bought 2.5 acres of vacant land in northern Ontario in hopes to turn it into our dream cabin. As our own general contractors, we've been pushing to get the cabin move-in ready as we leave our city life behind. From excavation to foundation and framing, we managed to get dried in just in the nick of time before a long, hard winter. Hit subscribe to follow our journey and welcome to our channel. Hi everyone, we are back up on the land and brought a whole bunch more things. We still have more left over. As you can tell, that's a wood rack and it's housing clothes. So we're gonna install some more closet space, bring that stuff up, and then just like little things. We bought Stan a new bowl set, a new bed. He's loving it, nestled in there. Just cleaning up. We brought our vacuum, so we're gonna mop all the floors, get rid of some more of the dust, hang some more photos, things like that. Final stretch, we're supposed to get our railings on Friday, so hopefully that happens, and then the guys can come back and install the final floor on the landing and the nosings. And then we should be pretty much done. There's like a few little shelves that I want them to build also, and then yeah, then we wait for permits for our next build, but hopefully that happens soon, and I'll take you along as we prep for that build as well. Garrity's always unloading. It is a mucky mess, so he's got those rain boots on. Got a nice fire going, trying to still get rid of some of that brush down there. Okay, so for our guests, we just got a box mattress from Sleep Country. It was on sale. One of the least expensive box mattresses. So we'll see how it does and let you know how we feel it performs. And I'm sure our guests will let us know too, because this room I'm pretty sure is going to be used all the time, every weekend, rotating by friends and family for us. It's so flat. There's no way this is going to be huge. Do you think?
I have no idea.
Is this like a Euro top? Good, we have a box spring. It'll do for a guest bed. Our opinion of this new mattress is...
As of now, it's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, it's really firm. I mean, it's just been unpacked, so we'll see over time, but it's pretty comfortable. I really like a firm mattress, so our guests should thank us. So the closet is packed to the brim at this point, and I still have more boxes of clothes at my parents'. It's hard with this space, but you got Garrity's stuff. This is shared shelf space. This is my stuff. This is mostly my stuff, some of Garrity's things, and then we had an extra pole, so we use this for a belt hanger. And then we had another one here, so we used it for hats. Pretty clever, I'd say. And then I have my fancier hat, shorts and skirts, and this is all my clothes. And I've donated a lot, so it is what it is. And then we have our little laundry basket here. Our dryer is still not hooked up, so we can't really do laundry here. I'm just gonna organize the bed and some of that stuff. We also hung some photos of us and Stan to make it a little more homey. And then this whole area here will just be a nice workout space to watch videos and stuff like that. And we just need to get some adjustable weights to try to stay active and somewhat fit up here.
Brand new street and brand new me. Side by friends I need. Don't you tell me that you're in town.
This is a pile of clothes because the rack, I guess I put too much and it literally ripped out of the drywall. Even though we had anchors, the weight was too much. So we gotta fix this tomorrow.
I already know. Couple days ago. Hey, now that our names are written in stone, let's be honest, sounds like home. Still I'm here alone and I'm calling yours.
little canoe. So you basically just put that in. I have to stain this one, but pretty cute.
Here's the moment of truth. The paddle that we drove 1 hour to get.
It looks so nice.
Yeah, it does look nice.
A piece of our old life and a piece of our new life. These are so difficult to hang because they have two of these movable pieces in the back, and as you can see, that is quite crooked. And they're hard to stick on the wall. But we'll keep trying. There'll probably be 10 holes behind it. That's all right. So as you see, there's two of these and they move. So it makes it pretty hard. So Gary gave up because
Agitates me.
it agitates him. It's gonna agitate me more because he is patient and I am not.
So as you see, this one is very crooked.
Honestly, okay, got one in. The other one, not so much. So we bought these veneer oak treads just to finish this off. It was better than the MDF. And basically, oops, bought this natural wood veneer to finish off the sides. All you have to do is iron it on. We'll see how this goes. So before, and we'll see how after turns out.
I wish I could wipe my own memory out. I wish I could dream about somebody else. I wish I could talk when the silence so loud. I wish, oh I wish. I wish I could wipe my own memory out. I wish I could do something that will make sense. I wish I would know what you're thinking about. I wish I could wipe my own memory out.
You can see this is much darker with the pre-treat, and then here we have a knot done. Yes, we know, we're gonna fix this. But we need a sander just because where we filled all the nail holes, we need to sand that down before we keep going. So we borrowed a sander. We're gonna give it one last sand before staining. It is dusty in here. So this is now with the pre-treat. It's starting to look better already. And then we have to do like 4 coats of polyurethane. Our railing is here.
I heard a ringing bell this morning, and it woke me from a dream. In that dream I heard a warning, saying leave the rest, take only what you need.
So we're gonna we did 2 coats now of polyurethane, but we're not loving the finish. I feel like, it went yellow, but whatever. Ooh, it's still sandy. But it's still pretty rough. So we bought a new type of protector. That's a finish. It's also water-based, but it's semi-gloss, and it's supposed to have 1 coat protection, so we'll see how this goes. make a hole in our house, which is pretty nerve-wracking. We need to install our dryer vent.
Okay.
Pull it. So we're trying to drill a hole for our dryer vent, but our bit is too short. So we drilled through half on the inside, and he was poking at the siding, and I just made a mark where the middle would be, and now we're gonna attempt cutting it from the outside. Here goes nothing. Oh. So we're just clamping to the hard piece to the flex pipe now.
After 2 days of trying,
Figuring out the hole.
and we finally finished the project.
Yeah. So we're putting on the Y connector for the steam dryer. A little worried that this is going to spew out water right about now. We've never had such a high-tech washer and dryer, so we're testing it for the first time with a few clothes. Hopefully nothing leaks, we'll see. We need to stain with a pre-treat and a poly. We're gonna keep it the same color. We're not gonna do a different color.
Hopefully we get to finish this project.
Yeah, we're starting a lot of things and not finishing, so we're gonna wipe it down, do a pre-treat, let it dry for 20 minutes, and then do the polyurethane. So I'm excited. We just got our septic second approval. And yes, you're wondering, why are we installing a second septic? The bunkie and the house are too far apart. We require a lot of trenching and tubing and a pump, and the likelihood that there would be a clog, it wasn't worth it to us, so we are installing a secondary septic. The inspector actually is going to come up tomorrow and just look at the septic hookup that we did on the house here. It's obviously still not buried. As you know, we had a heat tape, and right now there is a insulated cover on it because we can't bring in loads of sand until the weight load restriction mid-May is lifted off the streets because the ground is thawing, and heavy trucks bringing sand would ruin the road completely. So anyway, things are progressing. I'll probably start a secondary kind of series, or at least where all the videos of the A-frame are going to be housed, but it's super exciting. We're still not even done this house, and already, yeah, it's just a lot going on. We bought a 1973 Thundercraft vintage boat, and it's pretty difficult to reverse it into our property because our driveway is muddy and pretty windy. So that's not going to be fun to do every single day of the summer that we want to take it out. Just watching Garrity go through this right now is pretty painful. So this is the boat we bought. It's a bit vintage, but it's kind of cool. 90 horsepower engine, retro seats. We'll give them a nice clean. Try to restore some of this leather. Probably replace the carpet because it looks disgusting, but other than that, so cute. Good shape, runs well.
Let the stars shine.
one of the items we need to pass occupancy is securing, because it is pretty high up even when we do grading. So putting pickets here, putting stairs, and a secure railing. So I had bought a system at Home Depot after 3 hours in the aisle of trying to figure out what I need. We'll see if it works or it doesn't work. And yeah, hopefully that's in. And then we're pretty close to finishing everything we need to. We needed to get just a sink base cabinet for now because our cabinets won't be ready for a while to pass final inspection, and then obviously the railings that went in recently. So we're really close to occupancy, and then final inspection will come once grading is done. So I wanted to screw into that, but because this is the longest piece they had, it won't. We need a minimum of 4 inches, and it would have been way too big of a space. So we're gonna have to put 2 posts, so I'm gonna have to buy more, but at least we can try to do the one side, which is fine. Because this is Trex, we don't want it to split. And then they gave us leg bolts, which are huge, but there is wood underneath that it will, this one won't sit on, but that one will. So we slid in these spacers into the base rail and into the top rail, and then basically the pickets sit in between, but we need to go install this now to the deck.
And this is also Marta doing with our reading instructions, so apparently she knows everything.
Yeah, I just like when things make common sense and then you just go for it. We've kind of abandoned the instructions and are just going rogue here, but it's working out. Not really, okay. It's looking nice. Now we just have to get 2 more posts to be able to do this one.
That way.
Second rail in. Now we're gonna measure the stairs and then put the rail up to the stairs. So we're installing these 2 and then the stairs will come off here. It looks like it's coming up a bit. The battery died, so we're just letting it charge, but we've cut that piece. We have to cut that piece a little more, and then we'll put in the pickets. I'm headed to my first workout class up here. Gonna give it a try and get back into the swing of things. So I'm gonna do that, but it's such a beautiful day. It's so hard to leave here. I feel like it feels like summer a little bit, right? It's a pretty steep climb down, so Garrity's gonna give me a lift. Thanks. Bye, Sunny Suave. I'll see you soon. Have a kiss? I'll be back. Thanks. Our stove is up and running now. We had a technician come out. I just have to install the panel for the hood range, and we had to do a conversion kit because it is a propane stove. But unfortunately, this is as far as back as it can go because of the propane line that sticks out, obviously. So we'll see how that's going to affect our kitchen cabinets and countertop in the future, because we need to leave that gap. It was pouring rain and Garrity started work, so now it's sunny. So I'm gonna move our fire pit, which we just had here, to back there where I'm collecting all the rocks around the property, and I'm going to try to make a fire pit. So wish me luck. So it's pretty exhausting, and I don't know if you can see that little dinky thing back there. I feel like I'm really weak, and it's too bad because we have such nice big rocks, but we just don't have the machinery. Anyway, I'm doing my best, but I'll show you what I've done so far. So this is current fire pit. It's going to be moving because it's way too close to the house to right here, which will be nice because the wood shed's down there. We'll put chairs all around, and it's far enough from the house, as you can tell, that it'll be safe, and there's a nice clearing here, so it'll be good. The sun is setting. I brought a lot of rocks. I think I broke my back, started a little fire. It's a nice way to end the day, just appreciate everything. Still a lot of work to do, and I am a anxious person, so I just make lists and lists of all the things, and just looking around at all the brush, I just think, oh God, this is going to take me 10 years to clear, and I have to remember trees are going to keep falling, branches are going to keep falling, and, you know, do what you can do day at a time. And yeah, anyway, sunset's pretty happy with my Stonehenge, it's just Stonehenge looking fire pit, but yeah,